Hello and welcome to Day 3, Game 3 of the Netball World Youth Cup. We've had some great displays of netball already today, and this game is set to be a great match-up as we watch Botswana versus Uganda. Botswana are going into their third game and Uganda are in their second, both with some fantastic results so far, coming off some good wins. If the last two Botswana games are anything to go by, we're going to have a very loud and very energetic crowd with us today. My name is Alison, and alongside me commentating is Kelly. Kelly, do you think the crowd has had any impact so far on the performances of Botswana?
Yes, definitely. They've definitely been the 8th player for Botswana. It's been so loud, the crowd have been so energetic, but I definitely think that's helped Botswana push through to the very end. Both teams have played Malaysia recently. Uganda beat them 81-21 and Botswana beat them 72-26, so both very good scores and quite similar scores as well, so I'm excited to see how the teams do today.
It's definitely looking like it could be a very close game. Our umpires for today are Tara Warner and Gareth Fowler, and our reserves umpire is UB Ling, that will be taking us through the game today.
Welcome to this game. May I kindly request that you encourage both teams to maintain the friendly nature of the game. May I also kindly request the teams to have problems.
Some of the Botswanan team there being introduced to the crowd on the big screen, enjoying their moment and hopefully getting hyped up as the crowd has helped push them, as Kelly's just said, over the line in the last couple of games, and they'll be looking for a big game today with Uganda seeded above them, but Botswana with this coming off the back of some really good performances. We have our teams about to take the court, and for Botswana we have in shooter David, who's had some fantastic performances over the last couple of days, Maribe at goal attack, Puani at wing attack, Nether at centre, Pisodi at wing defence, Dipateliu at goal defence, and Dino, who got player of the match last night, as goalkeeper. Their captain, Hans, is actually off for this quarter, and she didn't play much of yesterday either, so there may be an injury there potentially. We'll see if we can find that out for you. Our team for Uganda at goal shooter, we have Aruyu. At goal attack, we have Nalan Kuma. At wing attack, we have Naki Bule. At centre, we have Kiza. At wing defence, we have Adune. At goal defence, we have Nampungu, who is the captain, and at goalkeeper, we have Nawanja. Their captain at goal defence, looking to push the team through to a good win today. The Ugandan team don't look fazed by this loud crowd and look very happy and excited to be playing on the main venue. This is their first time at this court, as their first game was at the second arena that we have, so this is their first game in this arena. Umpires also looking relaxed as they're about to take on this game in front of this loud crowd. We have Botswana with the first centre. An early mistake there by Botswana gives Uganda possession, but they quickly take that back to the joy of the crowd. David's been a star for the Botswanan team over the last couple of games, Kelly. Is there anything that the defence need to consider to be able to combat her movement? And she's got such accurate shooting when she's in possession.
Definitely. David's 191 centimetres, so a very tall shooter. So the defence need to try and think how they can counteract that. Maybe coming off the body and going round, confusing the space for her goal attack and her wing attack when they're feeding in. So obviously confusing the space, they won't know where to put the ball to her.
Uganda also on the scoreboard, so we have a good start to the game. Both teams settling in early. Not many nerves that we can see out there, which is great. Botswana take back possession. Some good pressure there from the defence, wouldn't you say there, Kelly?
Yes, definitely. They were able to put the body in between the player and off the court, so the ball was fumbled and forced off the back line.
Lovely feed in there, but read really well by Dino from Botswana. Unlucky they weren't able to gain possession, but they're already making a bit of an impact on the Ugandan shooters. Lovely work there by the goal attack. Nalun Kuma. Unfortunately, they just couldn't put it away. The Botswana crowd there enjoying every pass that goes down the court. Goal for goal in these early stages with just a few little minor errors there. Kelly, do you think the nerves will be getting to the Botswana team? I know they're on their third game, but the crowd's really loud. Do you think both teams will be affected by their nerves at the moment?
I definitely think Uganda will have some nerves going into this game, although they look quite calm at the beginning. Obviously, as we mentioned before, the crowd is very loud, willing their team on to win, so I think Uganda will have the nerves settling into the first couple of minutes, but I think once they get in their stride, they'll be okay.
Some great shooting there by Uganda. Pulling away slightly in these early stages with a 4-2 lead. But great move by Botswana to get it back to one goal. Great pop there to the goal shooter. And as we've said previously, safe hands with David getting the goals in early there to help the team come back. Again, lovely feed there to David, who sinks the ball away. Kelly, she's been such a stalwart on the last few games for Botswana. What can the defence do?
I think they're just going to have to take the first 5-10 minutes of this quarter to figure out how she plays, what they can do as defence to try and rattle it down. They might not get the tips and the intercepts, but I think the defence line needs to start earlier, get strong arms over to force balls off the back line and stop the vision of her feeders feeding the ball into her.
Some great patient play by Uganda, taking their time working it round, making some passes safe. Dino's been a really good defender in the game we saw last night, so they're definitely trying to take their time to work that ball into the shooting circle. And another goal there by Ayaru. Unfortunately, Botswana lose it off the back line there. Some lovely passes by Uganda, some great display of netballing skills by both teams so far this quarter. Just a few little unforced errors at times that are breaking the game up. Another goal for David there, taking it to 6-all. And again, to the delight of the crowd, another goal by David. The shooting team from Uganda working well there, Ayaru and Nalunkuma, but the defence of Dino and Dipateliu just holding them off slightly, but they managed to get through and get the goal. Kelly, this is the first time we've seen Uganda at this venue, this tournament, at the Netball World Youth Cup in Gaborone. How do you feel they're performing today?
I think they're performing very well, especially with the crowd. It's 7-all. They're doing just as well as Botswana. They just need to be a bit patient in attack and think about their attacking moves, and as well as how, as defence, they can counteract the strong position of David in there.
Again, a fabulous feed into David, just missed by the goal defence. And a goal to Botswana, taking them to 8-7. Great shot there by the goal shooter, Ayaru, bringing Uganda back in contention. The African crowd are definitely enjoying this. We've got all ages watching today with a good party atmosphere. What a great display this is for African netball, with Uganda and Botswana playing. Great interception there by the goal defence, Dipateliu. Another precision feed to David, who nets the goal. Just waiting for the wing attack to replace her bib. And David sinks another one. Botswana pull out a slight lead here, going out to 11-8. Great shot there by the goalkeeper, Ayaru. The crowd loved that one. A great display of netball there. As we approach the last few minutes, Botswana are still with a slight lead, but Uganda having a great game, working it through. Their shooters are on very good stats, but we just need to get the ball through to them without the little errors to ensure that they can bring this and close the gap down. A rare miss there from Botswana, and Marebe lets Uganda take possession. The crowd are getting excited as we approach the end of this quarter. Some dancing and singing and clapping already. Possession regained by Uganda as they make their way patiently through to the shooters. Approaching the last few seconds of this first quarter, we've had some goal-for-goal action from Botswana and Uganda. Well, their shooters definitely shining through, but their defence are working hard as well. What do you think the coaches will be saying to them at quarter time, Kelly?
For Uganda, with their defence, they need to try and figure out what they can do to counteract Davy and Maribe, because if they have a 2-on-1 mark on David, we both know that Maribe can shoot as well, so the coach is going to have a tough job with the defence in there for Uganda to try and see what they can do.
The score is currently 13-10 to Botswana. As we approach the last few minutes, are they going to get time to get another goal in before the end of this quarter? That's the end of the first quarter there. Some goal-for-goal action. It finishes with Botswana in the lead, much to the delight of the local crowd, 13-10. We'll be joining you again in a few moments for the second quarter. Welcome back to quarter two of Botswana versus Uganda at the Netball World Youth Cup in Gaborone, Botswana. Both teams have been playing well with some goal for goal action in our first quarter. It's great to see the teams playing so well, Kelly. We have quite mostly uncapped players prior to this tournament for their countries. We have Hans and So Wagetso from Botswana, both with 18 caps each, but neither have taken the court so far today. But with such little experience in an atmosphere like this, I would imagine, they are all playing really well, aren't they?
Yeah, it's such a great atmosphere here, and it's such an amazing experience for all of these players to play in this venue in front of this massive crowd to get their first caps. It's definitely going to be nerve-wracking, but I'm sure they're enjoying the moment as well.
We'll bring you the changes when we can. Looks like there's a change to the goal attack for Uganda. When we have that information, we will get that to you.
Contact call against Dino, just a bit late there on the intercept.
The Botswana crowd are not going to be happy with any call against them, but they get a call back for them and they're in better spirits. Nice little pop there between the shooters from Uganda. And Ayaru scores their first goal. Some good support around the edge of the circle there for the shooters from Uganda. Patient build up as the defence from Botswana are tight, taking their time. It's definitely difficult, but they make their way through and get a goal. Great intercept there by the goalkeeper from Uganda, Nawanja. Oh, responded by a great take from the goalkeeper from Botswana. A rare miss there from Botswana, Marebe. The crowd are definitely enjoying themselves today. So the changes we have from Uganda, Areyu has moved from goal shooter down to goal attack, and we have Sira in at goal shooter. Kiza has moved from centre to wing attack, and Adunia has moved from wing defence to centre, and the original wing attack of Nakibule has moved from wing attack to wing defence. So a little bit of shuffling around with just Sira brought on as a new member at goal shooter. great contested game so far. Everybody really fighting for the ball. It's looking to be a great matchup, isn't it, Kelly?
Yeah, definitely. It's a contested game. Both teams are so passionate about this one. Both have won their games so far, so they're gunning for the win. Obviously, contested balls up in the air, so it's definitely going to be a good game for the rest of the 2 quarters in this second quarter as well.
Another goal there by David, and the crowd goes wild. Lovely split there into the D for the shooter. One of the best ones we've seen throughout the tournament. Kelly, is that hard to defend when they have such a large split like that?
Yeah, it's hard as a defender to get round onto that front position to try and tip or intercept that ball. So great work from the Ugandan shooters.
Again, a great feed into David, who very rarely misses. Taking the score out to 19-15 to Botswana. Lovely feed there to the goal shooter, Sira. Good work by both the wing attack, Kiza and Adunia from Uganda, supporting the shooters there. Crowd are definitely a bit quieter today. Kelly, do you think that's impacted on Botswana's performance?
I think the crowd have quietened down a bit because it is such a close game. I think Botswana are going to keep a cool head though, despite the crowd and the quietness from them at the moment. And I'm sure, very sure, that the crowd will pick up again soon and be really, really loud and vocal for their team.
They've definitely helped lift them as the 8th player through the last couple of games. I don't know if it comes across as well on the television as it does here, but we're going to need ear defenders if it continues throughout the tournament. Oh, lovely play through the court there from Botswana. Excellent display of netball there. And again, David sinks another one. Taking the score 21-17 to Botswana. Again, I know we've mentioned it before, Kelly. You know, Uganda attack are working really hard. They seem to be getting it through to the shooters eventually, and the shooters have got some great accuracy. It just seems to be what to do with David in defence, as we've seen in the last few Botswanan games.
Yeah, I think they must have had a talk at half-time quarter time to try and think about what they can do in defence. They are doing a good job in there, so credit to them. But David is just so strong. Good takes in there. Good elevation as well. So, yeah, we'll have to see what the defence of Uganda can do.
Pasodi and Never there working hard for Botswana, making it difficult for Uganda to get the ball through court. But some great defence there by Iaru and Kiza from Uganda to respond. A rare miss and a great rebound from Dino from Botswana. Just feels a little bit that even coming through centre court, it's a little bit scrappy at times, a few loose balls. They just need to settle a bit, wouldn't you agree, Kelly?
Yeah, there's no forward options towards the ball. They're quite lateral or asking for overhead, so I think there needs to be a punch through the middle of the centre court, and that will tidy and clean the game up a bit for both teams, actually, for Botswana and Uganda.
Great shot there from Iaru from Uganda, keeping their fight in the game. Bit of misunderstanding there from Uganda, but a footwork error from Puani gives Uganda back possession. Some misunderstanding there of the call. Potentially advantage played. And Uganda are back in possession in their shooting circle. Iaru sinking the goal for Uganda. With just a 2-goal difference. Kelly, we've seen a couple of times now that the Ugandan shooters take a big step in to take their shots. What would you do as a defender to counteract that?
I think try and, obviously they're limiting the distance and reducing that distance between the defender and the ball, so I just make sure that I'd stick to my 3-foot mark and see if they would pop it over, because obviously if one defender's out, it's really hard as the other defender, because you have to decide between sticking with the shot or dropping off to the other attacker.
Uganda bring it back to within one, 22-21. Don't think the crowd were very happy with that, as I'm sure you could hear. And David goes back to her job in response to the crowd to cheer them up by sinking another goal. We're approaching the last minute or so of this quarter. Kelly, what do you think the coaches will be saying to their teams at half-time?
I think just keep going. It's been a very contested game. There's only 2 goals in it. It's one of the closest games that I've seen so far of this tournament. So I think just stick to their game plan. Don't rise to the crowd noise for Uganda, and just keep working the ball, taking their centre passes to goal really safely and with patience.
It's a great game so far this quarter, a great display of netball. Fantastic for African netball, especially with the Netball World Youth Cup being held in Gaborone. We have some goal-for-goal action with just 1 goal difference as we're approaching the end of the second quarter. And that goal takes it to 23 all. Will there be time for another goal in this quarter? A quick change around there with seconds to spare in this quarter. Uganda are patiently building up with Adunia and Kiza working hard. Final whistle for the half goes with a penalty to be taken. This will take Uganda to 1 in the lead, and it goes in, so Uganda are winning 24-23. A great turnaround quarter for them. Some great display of African netball, as we can see, with both teams goal for goal. Exciting second half is coming up. Anita Navin and Kelly Hull will be joining you in the second half shortly.
Netball by both sides, tightly contested and beautiful. On Benji, on my right, now you might get some water. They're going crazy! Yeah, team, Uganda! Ladies and gentlemen, I can't hear you. Yeah, team, Botswana! Botswana government, Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Botswana National Sports Commission, University of Botswana, NASCOM, Botswana Post, Botswana Television, SPA, Red Tickets, National Botswana, the Grand Park Hotel, Preston Lodge, AA, Sky Girls, Botswana National Youth Center, Mind View, Spectrum Sports Magazine, International Working Group on Women in Sports, Kabila Activist, Almas, Botswana National Productivity Center, Red Botswana, Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority, Incenter Communications, Botswana Innovation Hub, Africa Private Hospital, Sierra Express, Botswana National Olympic Committee, Netball Botswana, Botswana, who are the team Botswana sponsors. Please be reminded that after this game, a Botswana player of the nation will be given away, proudly sponsored by SPA. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Team Uganda!
So as Botswana re-enter the court for this, the second half, it's been a fantastic performance so far. Uganda now in the lead by 1 goal, 24 goals to 23. Tactically, I'm sure Botswana last out, straight onto court, and Kelly, we're in for a great second half.
Yeah, definitely. It's been such a contested game the first half, and I'm excited to see what both teams do in this second half.
And late they were, Botswana. The goalkeeper, Dino, has been forced to wait off court until after the first goal because she was too late as play was about to start. So 6 players, Botswana, and that'll be something that the coaches will want to tighten up on. Protocol means they must be getting onto court, that 30-second warning, and Botswana were too late out of the changing room. So Dino enters, and that's costly. That's a goal to Uganda. 2 goals. And as you see, the game started, it was a penalty, so it was also Botswana's centre pass. So controversial in that a penalty was given away through the lateness on court. And of course Uganda, that means 2 centre passes in a row for them. So disappointing for Botswana, Kelly.
Yeah, it's not the start that they probably wanted to have going into the second half, so let's see if they can try and bin that now and focus on the game ahead.
And there's Ore, one of the coaches of Botswana, working with the media. You've just seen on our screen. And David claws one back for Botswana. So we've got a scoreline: Uganda 26, Botswana 24. So 27 to Uganda, 24 to Botswana, and again, so that's the centre pass from Botswana into the hands of Uganda. And this is local rivalry. The African continent, 2 strong netballing nations out on court competing against each other. Oh, good take by Dino. And she's shown her strength again, Dino, Kelly.
Yeah, we were impressed with her yesterday in the game and again today. She's taken balls, she's contesting and elevating for balls as well and taking them off the Ugandan shooter, so really impressed with her today.
So just a penalty there on the edge of the circle for Botswana. Kawani looking to offload to David. Good forward movement there from David. And there's a contact call. So Botswana get a second chance at this one. And it is outside the circle. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Surely this will go to Maribe. Ooh, just creeps over to David. Risky, but it got there. And Napungu, the captain from Uganda, not able to cope with the height of David, the goal shooter for Botswana. to bring you the changes for the Botswana 7 on court. Maribe moves to the bench and Sewagetso comes on at goal attack. And Kawani back on the court at wing attack. So good offload there to the goal shooter, Ayaru. And Uganda move into a 4-goal lead. And the crowd really trying to get behind the Botswana players. And yes, just a contact call there. Good pressure by the defensive unit of Botswana. Just not able to string the passes together through the mid-court. Goal attack way up the court there for Uganda. Ayaru secures the goal. So what do Botswana need to address on court at this point, with Uganda just almost taking this lead even further? Kelly?
I think down the defensive end in the first half, Neva and Pasodi and Simone as well at centre were forcing the Ugandan attack to the pockets, so it was easier balls for them to intercept and tip, and I think now they're allowing them that top of the circle space, so they're finding it a lot easier to feed the shooters.
So this is game 3 of day 3, and we've witnessed some fantastic netball. Scorelines not always reflecting the close contest on court. We see New Zealand against Scotland, Australia, Barbados, and this African rivalry now on court, Botswana against Uganda. And this is the Netball World Youth Cup from Gaborone in Botswana. Ayaru almost electing to offload that ball, but in the final second takes the shot. So timeout called by the wing attack, Puani for Botswana. And we see a change. So get the sense Botswana really need to get a goal in as this score creeps to a 7-goal difference in favour of Uganda. And David again shows the strength and composure. The Right Honourable Molly Roan just watching this game with great interest. She's the president of the International Netball Federation, and an individual who's given so much to the game of netball and has witnessed this game grow over the globe. More and more women getting involved in this game, and so good to see 2 African nations performing so well on court today. It's still a 7-goal lead, and it's Uganda 34, Botswana 27. Just the range, Kelly, of the Ugandan defence starting to sort of get sight of more ball as it comes through to the circle edge.
I think they're starting to figure out the position that David's holding on, and they're able to counteract that a lot more and a lot better than they did in the first half, so credit to the defence for Uganda.
Yes, fast feet of the Ugandan defence, not standing still on the body of David, so she will need to address that, keep altering that body position just to protect the space and the pocket that she wants to receive the ball in. So turnover, Botswana in possession. Uganda hunting for every ball, but that's a fantastic lob into David. That's one back. Coaches anxious on the Botswana bench. So proving difficult, the pairing of Nalankuma and Ayeru, the shooter pairing from Uganda. And a tight double defence on David, but that's a goal. That's a fantastic long-range shot there from Soagetso. 6 goal the difference, and Botswana really do need to try and break this centre pass for Uganda. Oh, good hands, good pressure from the wing defence, Visodi. I'm not sure what the call was there, Kelly, but it looks like it's a contact. And Dino in possession. So ball stays in the mid-court. The pressure of Uganda at its maximum as Botswana try and work this ball, but credit to them, they get it there. Wonderful work to the circle edge, and David, she lands another goal, closes the gap, and it's a 5-goal difference. Uganda 35, Botswana 30. Crowd willing Botswana to victory. Look at the intensity of Uganda, fighting for every ball. In possession with them, but again, it's lost. So an offside call. And then an advanced penalty. So goal allowed there. 4 goals the difference. And it's just going against Uganda this last few minutes. Dino. She gets possession, it's another contact call. Potentially offside. So can Botswana take this through? Oh, superb intercept, but a replay ball. So the pressure's on. It will be a Botswana centre pass if they can secure this goal. Need a little bit more work off the ball, Botswana, just to free themselves of this tight one-on-one defence of Uganda. And timeout call, the umpire just electing to speak to the wing defence from Uganda, Makibule. And that's caution to the wing defence. It's off the post in the hands of Uganda. Just playing with great passion, Kelly, both sides.
Yeah, it's a very close game at the moment, and as I said earlier, both teams have won their game so far, so both teams are very passionate about getting the win this game, and we're seeing that on court at the moment.
So it's the passion that keeps Botswana going, the intensity. Superb ball into the hands of David, creeps in. So There's a crowd pleaser for you. Just get a sense if this crowd could start the chant, start the singing, they could be the 8th player, could take Botswana through. But at the moment, Uganda staying strong, holding on to this lead of 3 goals. So, footwork called, Uganda possession into the final minute. So can Uganda get another goal in before the interval? Oh, intercept Botswana, it's got to go quickly. Oh, flat, straight ball, that's as fast as it could go. Superb goal by David. 2-goal difference in favour of Uganda. So, can Uganda take this to goal? Holding strong, Uganda. Stepped in, that was a contact, yes, they score, so 3-goal difference, 36 goals to 32. And that's 3rd quarter time, so Uganda 35, Botswana 32. I'm sure this game's not over yet. We're likely to see some changes in terms of the scoreline, the difference, the margin. A few discussions to be had on the Botswana bench. We'll be back in a few minutes for what will be one of the most exciting quarters of this day 3 of the Netball World Youth Cup. So this time Botswana back onto court quickly as we're about to witness what will be a very challenging final quarter in this match. Botswana versus Uganda. Uganda with a lead of 3 goals against the home nation, Botswana. And this time learning from the mistake. Botswana on court early, so are Uganda. So game underway, Botswana get the opportunity to reduce this deficit. It's got to be a strong quarter from them. They've got to counteract the strong defensive pressure of Uganda. Oh, good ball, good backspace held by David. She secures it. So Uganda, their centre pass. Can they respond? Could be a costly error there. Just lost possession, stepped offside. Looks like umpires call time. You see the paddle and from the officials bench, so the umpire just wanting the court to be wiped. And Kelly, Uganda got to hold their nerves, haven't they, and keep that strong defence going.
Yeah, definitely. I think the crowd are definitely going to will Botswana through this last quarter, as it's such a close game, so Uganda need to try and block that out, shut it off and stick to their game plan.
Oh, superb take by David. So to the delight of the crowd, and it is a Botswana centre pass. Oh, fast response. So look at the scoreline. Superb final quarter already by Botswana. This game is far from over. David sending those instructions from the back. It's probably a goal-for-goal game. It's all about that ability just to stay strong on the defence. So careful play from Uganda. Good hand by the goal defence from Botswana. Dipatello. So steps in, Dino. He can stay close. Great goal scored there. And this crowd going wild, Kelly.
The atmosphere is electric in here, and I think Botswana have definitely picked up their game in this quarter. Only 3 minutes in as well, and that's definitely, I think, down to the crowd and the atmosphere and everyone cheering them on every time that they pass the ball and catch the ball.
So the crowd enjoying this one. Uganda hold the lead at the moment by 1, but possession with Botswana. And this will no doubt be a game that goes to the wire. Just can't help but appreciate the defensive work of Uganda. And the pressure just costs Botswana. in that attacking third. So patient build up Uganda, both shooters out the circle, quick recovery in. So ball on the edge. So goal in. 2-goal lead for Uganda there, centre pass. Just sense that they've got the edge at the moment, Uganda, Kelly.
Yeah, they're going out for flies and intercepts and being very patient with their play and attack, and I think that's what's making them be winning by 2 goals at the minute.
Good long ball through the mid-court from Uganda, reverse bounce there, but picked off by the goal defence. So some great work from Uganda in the mid-court, not afraid to take the extra pass on a footwork call, so gives Botswana an opening. So another chance for Botswana on the turnover. And again, it's the strong defensive pressure of Uganda, getting themselves in front, crowding the space. So Botswana need to keep the width on the court as they move into that goal third. And just caught behind. So Botswana get the throw in. Oh, creeps over the top to David. Koulas, she gets that one. So we've got a 1-goal ball game in the hands of Botswana at the centre pass. Superb long ball through, but fantastic defence. Nampungu, the captain from Uganda. Chance, yeah. It creeps in. David's finding that form again at the most critical time. And using the aerial ball. And that will be a contact against the goal defence. Di Patello. So accurate as always, the shooter, Ayaru. And can Botswana take this ball through to equalise? We're into the last 7 minutes of this most exciting game of so far of day 3. So again, costly error from Uganda. And supported well, Botswana from Pisodi in the wing defence. So footwork, seen a lot of footwork calls And now an offside. So a lot of errors, unforced errors creeping in to the game of both teams. David, she'll not want to shoot from there. So chance. Yes, secured the goal, so we're tied again. And again, the scoreline going on the centre pass so far. Good ball through from the mid-court. And secures the goal. That's the coolness of Nalankuma, the goal attack. So, still time for Botswana. Oh, great take from the wing attack. Kawani just couldn't hold on to that one. And timeout called. That umpire not giving the timeout there too. So Agetso. And the timeout must be called for an injury at the discretion of the umpire. It's not a timeout without reason. And Uganda take back the 2-goal lead. And now we see the goal attack. So Agetso and Maribe re-enters the game. Can she make the difference in the final 5 minutes of this final quarter? Good patient play, just waiting for the opening. Good cut through to ball side there from the goal attack. Nalankuma. It's a 2-goal game. So goal secured. So an obstruction call, Maribe. Oh, elects to offload that. Great pick up by the Uganda goalkeeper, Nawanja. Oh, good hands by Dino. And the time is running out for Botswana. 3-goal lead, Uganda. This was one of the toughest games in this pool. And patient work by the Uganda mid-quarters there. Safely delivering the ball to Lankuma. So Kelly, it's been a great game for Uganda. Looks like they're about to take the victory.
Yeah, they must be very pleased with their game today. Obviously, it's been very hard for them playing the host team and the home team with this massive crowd, which the majority of them are rooting for Botswana. So they've done an amazing job today, and 4 goals ahead at the moment, and let's see if they can keep this lead.
And they're in possession, so while ever they're in possession, it's all in their favour. So that's time called. So disappointment for the home nation Botswana. Fantastic contest. Credit to Uganda. They played the game patiently. They used their structure. They really worked hard, and they did counteract the intensive pressure of the Botswana defence. Superb show. I'm sure we'll see a bit of a dance and a song from the Ugandan team. They played with spirit and such great commitment. Really impressed with their patience on attack and their commitment to defend hard one-on-one against a very strong Botswana side. So that's the scoreline: Uganda 46, Botswana 42. And there we see the coaches thanking the umpires, the officials, and player of the match for Botswana goes to Fesodi, the wing defence. But they'll be disappointed with that performance. They wanted the win, Botswana, but credit to Uganda. They leave celebrating. We'll leave you with the highlights, and we'll be back for the 4 o'clock game. It's Trinidad and Tobago versus England. 4 o'clock, Trinidad and Tobago versus England. And that's enough from commentary on this game. We've really enjoyed this matchup of the two African nations. And join us at 4 o'clock for the next game, day 3 of the Netball World Youth Cup in Botswana.
e le gone jaaka o ya kwa bokhutlong motshameko gone ka kwano se go bolelela gore tiro e tlile go nna tiro e ntsi fela gone tse tsotlhe di siame Batswana ba ne ba tlile ba latetse motshameko